Welcome to this week's episode of the Weekly Digest.
The Mouth of South.
We're your anchors.
Ro, Mono,
And Josiah.
Sayo.
You might have noticed, we have a new intro.
Yee.
Do you want to know why?
Because new people, yay, we got new years. Epic. It's kind of been working on the digest.
A little bit.
I'm taking over some clips.
Roman, what's one food that you've never tried that you really want to?
Fried unicorn.
Why? Why?
And now, the weekly.
It's hoagies and grinders, navy beans, meatloaf sandwich, sloppy dough, sloppy dough, sloppy dough, sloppy dough, come on, sloppy dough, sloppy dough, you done, sloppy dough.
What's your favorite mythical creature?
A unicorn.
What's your favorite mythical creature?
A dragon.
What's your favorite mythical creature?
A unicorn.
What's your favorite mythical creature?
Narwhal.
What's your favorite mythical creature?
Australia.
Look at the top of his head! Look at his lips!
I'm a dragon.
What a noob.
I am Carly, and I do 35 Essentials in Me Moment.
Justin, and I'm doing Wisdom and Photobomb.
Hi, I'm Journey Cole, and I'll be doing Spagooter and Random Fact.
My name is Emmett, and I am taking over Bell Music News and Outro.
My name is Eiley, and I'm taking over Art Atomic.
Hi, I'm Lilia, and I'm taking over La Biblioteca.
I'm Tiki, and I'm taking over I'm working with Alex and Jenny with Counselor's Corner, and then I'm taking over the Random History Fact.
I'm Louisa, and I do Principal's Minute.
I'm Bennett, and I will be taking over Fine Arts Focus.
I'm Reed, and I will be taking over Teacher Guessing Game and the Teacher Feature.
That's Roman's creature. Right there.
And this is Josiah's creature.
Welcome back to Creature Feature. This week's theme is fantasy. This is Giovanni, and he won last week's Creature Feature vote. Be sure to submit to Creature Feature and vote in the Creature Feature vote. Be sure to submit to Creature Feature.
Thanks for voting. You guys know that I am the best super doggy ever.
Is Mr. Morgan secretly a unicorn? Does that mean I'd be eating deep-fried Mr. Morgan? Oh no. Oh no.
What is your name?
My name is Allison Pittman.
What do you teach and where are you located?
I teach 6th grade math and I am located in room 610, which is upstairs in the 6th grade hallway.
What is your favorite book?
Oh gosh, my favorite book. Well, instead of a favorite book, I have a favorite author and his name is Ken Follett. He writes a lot of historical fiction about like World War I and World War II. And I've managed to learn so much about the events that happened during the World Wars by reading his stories.
Do you have any hobbies besides teaching?
Well, I love reading and I like walking the dogs and I hang out a lot in my backyard. We like to barbecue and have friends over.
If you could be a mythical creature, which one would you be?
Oh, that's a hard question. How about a hippogriff?
Unicorns or mermaids?
Unicorns.
Thank you for letting me interview you today.
You're welcome.
Did you know that rhinos are just hairless, overweight unicorns? So, you're eating fried Mr. Morgan rhinoceros meat. That might be illegal.
Hello and welcome back to Random History Fact. Did you know that the Minotaur was made up by the Cretans? Now, the Crete civilization said that the Minotaur was half man, half bull. He lived underground in a maze, and every time he roared, the earth shook and cracked. It was very similar to a natural disaster.
"35 ways to become a dragon. Steal, hoard, put on a weird ring, get cursed, become a furry, go mad, play Skyrim, download a texture pack, go to minecraftskins.com, get it."
Welcome back to 35 Essentials. Today we are talking about responsibility number 2.
Make eye contact when someone is speaking. Keep your eyes on him or her at all times. If someone makes a comment, turn and face that person. See how this duck turned around when the other duck started talking? This is just like responsibility number 2.
Did you know that Marco Polo stumbled across rhinoceroses during his journey, thought they were unicorns, and called them ugly?
If you found the cure to being a werewolf, come over, give it to me, and you'll definitely be a superstar.
Are you a werewolf?
No. Where are you going?
It was called Be the Light, and so it had some components that had to do with elements and molecules in the periodic table, and then there were also some components that went with light, and we kind of blended those together. So we'll use it in October when we talk about the periodic table and the different elements, but then we'll use it again in the spring when we talk about light and how light separates and how white light is made up of different colors. So my favorite thing that we're getting is spectrum tubes, and we're getting 18 different spectrum tubes. The spectrum tubes are filled with different elements and compounds, and the different elements glow different colors when we hook them up with a light source. And so each element, that's kind of like a unique fingerprint, so you can identify the different elements and molecules by how they look with the spectrum tubes. And then also we're getting diffraction glasses so we can see how the light separates. So that's my favorite thing.
Art. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
And now, the pile of prints.
Okay, hi guys, how are you? Hey, want to talk to you about a few things. We're into the spring season and the school years, we're coming to the end, we can see it. Something to remember is that we've still got routines and procedures that we all have to follow and we have to do. So please, maintain the hallways so that we can make this as much fun for as many of us as we possibly can. One thing that I want to talk to you about is that little game that I see going on where we're stepping on people's feet and that kind of thing. Cut it out. Leave people's space alone. We can stand around and we can talk and we can have fun and enjoy each other. Quit messing with each other's feet. Keep our hands to ourselves. That's just good, safe practice so that we can have a good time around here and everybody's relaxed and we're just doing good things. So anyway, have a good weekend and we'll see you later. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Fine arts focus. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
You like my
Why?
offbeat clapping?
Is Wizard Saint Jackson a mystical being?
Want to get the answers to the next science or math test? Want to make more friends quickly? Then call me the Wizard St. Jackson at 1-800-462-7226 to end your troubles.
It's the Trender game now. Trender game now.
Trend! And! Emphasis on end. TREND. END. ING.
Hey Siri, when does a trend cease to be a trend?
So there's this game online called Cookie Clicker, and it's like you have to have so much brain power for it. Like it's not like those easy games like Sudoku or that 2048 or whatever those games are. Like this one takes so much brain power. Come look. So you get on the website and you have to click on the cookie. Like, it takes so much thought. Oh my gosh, you guys, it takes so much thought. You have to do so much thinking to do this. My best score is 1,987,432. 3, 4, 5, 6. I can stop anytime I want. I can totally stop. Like, I'm stopping.
Spend all your time waiting for that second chance. Break that would make it okay.
Right now, I'm stopping. I may have a problem.
Sports.
Hello South Middle School, Coach Vickers for track here to tell you a little bit more about the sport of track. So last week we talked about there's 4 different parts. There are sprints, distance, jumping, and throwing. Last week I talked about sprints, and this week we're going to talk about distance. So distance is running, but it is going longer distances. And so the distance events are the 800 meter and also the 1600 meter. So an 800 meter is 2 times around the track. You want to go as fast as you can, but it's not really a sprint. The 1600 meter is a mile, and it is 4 times around the track. And again, you want to go as fast as you can, but it's not a sprint. So there's also every once in a while in some meets a 4x800 relay. So that's really fun. It's where 4 different people do 2 laps, so 800 meters. So that's really fun. And so that's distance. It's longer running at a little bit slower pace.
Kaboom. If you learn to fly, you won't be quite as afraid of heights. But if you're afraid of heights, you might not ever learn that you can fly.
Wait, what if there was somebody that could fly but they're afraid of heights? We just never knew? Because they never flew? Because they were scared?
Maybe.
Hello again, everyone. This week's words of wisdom are, visit an art museum with your family. Thanks and have a great day.
South Middle School, the theme this week is fantasy and mythology, and I know lots of people are familiar with the traditional fantasies like Greek fantasies, mythologies, Roman, even maybe some of the Viking, but I thought I'd talk to you about my favorite type of fantasy football. I like to put together a team, rearrange the lineups, see if I can beat my friends. We have a lot of fun with it. You should try it sometime. Think about it.
Dragons dropping dung bowls dropped Dan. Say that 5 times fast. You were supposed to say that.
Unicorns dancing on rainbows. Pink fluffy 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 unicorns dancing on rainbows. Pink fluffy.
Roman, you didn't go along with my joke. Go. Corner. Go. Go. Are you not going along with another joke?
5, 3, 4, 3, 2,
1. So I hear you have a theme this week.
Yeah, the theme is fantasy.
Fantasy.
Fantasy. Okay. Fantasy. Living in a fantasy world is a fantasy. Why? Because it's not real. So now that we're in 4th quarter, make sure that you guys all stay in the real world and realize that your grades definitely still matter. You're still trying to increase your NWEA scores. You're still trying to keep your grades up because I know there's other things that you want to do next year. And remember, stories that you tell, make sure that they're real stories.
Don't lie.
And don't be liars, fibbers, tall tailors.
Oh, there's a fancy $3 word.
Tall tailors.
Tall tailors. $3 word?
Yeah, because
Fable.
you need to still stay true to who you are, even though I do realize many of you play fantasy games on the old computers.
Have a fantastical weekend, and we'll see you next week.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Hey you. Read a book.
Oops.
This is Introduction to Psychology and Gateways to the Mind and Behavior 9th edition by Dennis Goon. It's kind of about like the basics of psychology, and like it talks about intelligence and how to measure it. It talks about memory. It has like quizzes so that you can remember it better, and it also like gives descriptions of words that might be challenging for people, and it fully like fleshes out the definition so that people understand what it's talking about.
Roman, do you think that if a dragon was real, it would obliterate everything, or would it just get killed by our superior weaponry?
C. Yes.
A dragon.
So, one of my most favorite creatures in the world are demons.
My favorite mythical creature is probably a phoenix.
Mine is the Loch Ness Monster.
Unicorn because it's magical.
Mine would probably have to be either like a Pegasus or some kind of hybrid.
A vampire because of the Vampire Diaries.
Dun dun dun.
Dun 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 dun
Bell.
dun dun.
Music.
Okay. Yeah.
It is bell music
Time.
time. This week's theme was
Theme. Fantasy. Witches. Dragons. Bang.
stop. This week's winner was
Winner. Aye.
This week's winner is this person right here.
Magic box. Post edit image. I give you permission for the confetti.
Let's test your knowledge and see what you
And
get
also
so far.
the confetti dragon.
Where are they?
That's. What have I done?
Please use one word to describe the texture
You can send it to this email address.
Right here. e-leaders at dropemschools.org. We want your bell music submissions.
Because when you do,
this
happens.
Confetti Dragon! I've created a monster.
Like the confetti dragon.
We're gonna die.
Roman, did you know that sea monsters could be exactly like dragons, just underwater, and we don't know?
I like turtles.
Yeah, well, I like
knowledge.
Did you know that in Michigan it's illegal to hunt unicorns without a license?
Selfie. My phone came. Does Teddy have any parents?
Maybe he does, but he moved out to Antarctica.
Beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up.
So next week, we've got nothing happening. However, Thursday is Earth Day, so that's pretty cool.
So better recycle or I'll recycle your organs. Wait.
Please recycle because it's good for the environment. Don't fall in the toilet. No, fall in the toilet, actually.
Don't fall in the toilet.
Fall in the toilet.
Don't fall in the toilet.
Fall in the toilet. Dibs on saying fall in the toilet.
Don't fall in the toilet.
Dibs on you not being allowed to talk. Fall in the toilet.
Don't fall in the toilet.
Dang it, you guys.
My head is gone now.
Someone forgot the keys in the dealer's room.
And who is that someone?
We're not entirely sure. See?
Are you sure it wasn't you?
Could have been me, or Roman, or Alex.
So you forgot the key? And who had to go unlock the door for you?
Miss Peters.